Hi everyone, just want to take you around a stunning Skoda Yeti that we've got in stock at Elliot Jarvis Cars. This is a 2013 reg, done just over 90,000 miles with a full main dealer service history, which is rare on a vehicle that's 13 years old. And this is a brilliant 1.2 TSI petrol, which is an amazing petrol engine by the Volkswagen Audi group. Delivers 105 brake horsepower, fantastic fuel economy, which combined with the price of petrol being cheaper at the pump, it's like getting top-end diesel economy. And at the same time, none of those DPF issues or anything else from a diesel engine. And even better still, this has got the fantastic DSG gearbox, which is the automatic transmission that Volkswagen, Audi and Skoda put in their cars, and see it. And it is a brilliant gearbox. Most of my working career was with the VAG group. And it's just a superb gearbox. Great to drive, very responsive. Now, I love the Yeti. It is, I'd arguably say, one of the best cars ever made. Now, that's a bold statement after 30 years of working in this industry, but the reason for it, this is one of those few cars that Jeremy Clarkson, when tested on Top Gear, said is faultless. There's not many cars that he's ever called faultless. This is one of them, and there's a reason for it. It's absolutely brilliant, does everything superbly. Fantastic boot space, very flexible interior, ridiculously comfortable. Fantastic road height clearance, great to drive. And you get that SUV look with a ground clearance of an SUV, but without four-wheel drive system and any expense with that. But it is still, even in its two-wheel drive form, very capable. This is the elegance model, so it's top end of the specification. So you get some lovely features in it, like leather interior. But one of the few things that you could say the Yeti falls down on is the infotainment unit. Previous owner to this one has actually opted for an upgraded unit, so it's got an Android MirrorLink stroke Apple CarPlay unit inside, which works absolutely brilliant. It's also been integrated into all of the systems on the car, so your air conditioning comes up on the display, your reverse camera, just absolutely superb, and it's a really nice unit to use. I think it's the same size as my television at home as well, so no worries about seeing what's on it. Now, let me go around the bodywork and then through the controls and equipment. So as you look down this driver's side of the vehicle, you can see there's no major car park dinks or dents. Around those driver's side alloys, they're the original elegance wheels. Now, I always say when I do these videos, kind of look at the tyres and know how someone's looked after their car. Don't get me wrong, bodywork-wise, things do happen, but how they're looking after it mechanically, this one's got Bridgestones on it. Bridgestone are not a cheap tyre. So whoever had this vehicle previous has very much taken care of it. There's a few little stone chips that just need doing, but all in very good condition. Love that front bottom diffuser, or the bottom part of the bumper. Just looks fantastic, gives it that off-road look. And then down the passenger side of the vehicle, again, you can see there's no major car park dinks or dents. And those passenger side alloys, they're in good condition. Again, nice big profile tyres, so no real damage to those. Love the little beats on these. Into the boot, you've got absolutely massive amount of boot room. You've got these nice little rail systems here. Previous owner on this one has opted to have rear spare wheel as well, and it's a full-size spare wheel, I think it is, yeah, full-size spare wheel. With a nice, even these little things where you fold it over just to be able to actually stop any of the dirt and everything getting on your bumper when you unload the wheel. So that's a really nice feature in the car. And then 60 freeway split on the seats, so you've got all three of those seats move forward and back on a rail system, fold flat, do a forward roll. Like I say, very flexible interior. But that is absolutely brilliant. Brilliant boot space, partial shelf all in place, but you can, if you wanted to, opt to not have that spare wheel in there and bring the boot floor back down and have a tyre inflation kit. All of that is more than available. But despite that big boot space, certainly not compromised on legroom. You've got that stadium seating, so the rear passengers are sitting slightly higher than the driver and the front passenger, giving a deeper footwell, so therefore more legroom. Electric windows at the rear, air vents into the back as well, and a little storage cubby holders there. 3-point seat belts all the way across, with that outer one or the middle one coming from that roof. You've got Isofix to the 2 outer seats. Then this is what I was talking of with the seats. I'm going to try and demonstrate whilst holding the phone. So you've got lever there. That brings the seat down flat. So you can have full load through there if you want to. Or you can bring the seat forward and back on a rail system, which you've got there. So that seat moves forward, back, same as each of those individual ones. But it's at its very back. You can, once I pull it back, you can bring the seat, apologise for the view, there you go, you can bring that seat up. You can then remove that completely. Clever little idea here. Little bungee cord there, holds that seat up in place. So if you are driving along, that seat's not going anywhere or dropping on anyone. So very clever system, but like I say, that seat can remove completely and almost create van-like space. But this, like I say, could be brought down if you want to. And then drop that back down. And you've got all your middle row in its normal position. And these seats, you can see, recline. So this one's up at its full height. Try not to bash myself against the door. And then recline it back to give a bit more comfort in the rear. So brilliant for that. Then into the front, you've got your electric windows, front and rear. Your electrically heated and adjustable mirrors. Auto lights, and there's xenon lights as well. Leather interior, and it's a very good quality leather as well. Height adjustment for the driver's seat, but a very, very comfortable seating position. And then your multifunction steering wheel, which has got Bluetooth on one side, along with your trip computer. And on the opposite side is your stereo controls. On your indicator stalk is your cruise control. And over on this side is your wipers. You've then got your DSG gearbox. Absolutely superb. Your climate air conditioning with your heated seats for your driver and passenger. Little storage cubby hole up here. Good sized glove box. Good sized cup holders. Even storage in the armrest as well. With an auxiliary in there, but you don't need that because you've got connection here on this lead for your phone that you can connect up. But easiest way of doing it is literally through Bluetooth. And then as you'll see by the pictures, you can bring up all your apps from your phone. Use your navigation from it, but it works really, really good. A lot of these units are very complicated. This one's nice and easy to use. Vehicle comes with a normal 12 months warranty, 12 months roadside assistance, full clean 12 months MOT, and the most recent service done. Vehicle's really affordable on a monthly payment, so give us a call for a tailored quote, then come in and take a drive and have a look. Thanks very much.